It's the Techstination Week podcast. I'm Fred Fishkin. Welcome to the compilation of this week's Techstination reports and more. While the 2022 Consumer Electronics Show has had lots of obstacles to overcome, most notably a pandemic that's still with us, innovation still took center stage. Brian Comiskey, Senior Manager of Industry Intelligence at the Consumer Technology Association, says the metaverse is one of the big buzzwords.
That's something that's really only going to continue to grow over the next few years. And it's great to just kind of jump into a word that we've already started hearing a little bit of with Facebook changing their name to Meta. But the rise in the metaverse is probably going to be the next evolution of what we're seeing in terms of this connection via hardware devices, as well as software technologies like Zoom, which we're using right now to engage and interact with one another.
And this is just the very beginning of a new era in how we connect and communicate. Kitchen tech always catches our eye, and while sous vide cooking isn't exactly new, more and more techie devices have arrived to make it easier than ever. And Daniel Shumsky's new book, How to Sous Vide, is a great guide.
Picture a pot full of water, and then you have a device called a sous vide circulator that goes in the water. And what that does is it regulates the temperature of the water very precisely. And then you're putting the food in the water, but it's not contacting the water because the food is in a bag that cooks at a very precise and constant temperature.
Chances are you've had it prepared this way in some very good restaurants, and Shumsky shows how easy and foolproof it can be at home for a wide variety of dishes. The title again, How to Sous Vide. A cup of single-serve brewed delicious coffee that doesn't produce environmental waste, and you don't need an expensive machine? That's what a company called Steeped Coffee is offering, putting great coffee from a wide range of coffee roasters into bags that are nitro-sealed for long-lasting freshness. Josh Wilbur heads the startup.
This is a proprietary process. We're patent pending. We've got a lot of IP. And so rather than just keeping that to ourselves, we've decided to invite others into it and help provide the steeped brewing method to other top coffee brands and companies around the globe.
The process is very much like using a tea bag, but everything is compostable and the results are great. There's more at steepedcoffee.com. Some of our favorite tech of the past year allowed distanced families to stay connected. For grandparents who are far from or who have been distanced, two new solutions are Kinoo, K-I-N-O-O, that offers fun games that can be played together while video conferencing and proactively spurs interaction, and Amazon Glow. As of this writing, you still need an invitation to purchase Amazon Glow for $250. It has a screen and projects onto a flat mat that allows for virtual play or reading together. I've also become a fan of Meta's Portal Go. It's great for connecting through a variety of video conferencing services, has a rechargeable battery that lasts for hours, and the camera can zoom in or out and follow whoever's speaking. It lists for about $200, but I've seen it for less on Amazon. Targus is out with a new mobile traveler line of backpacks made from recycled water bottles that are roomy, good-looking, and offer what Targus calls a sling protection system for laptops. Director of Product Marketing, David Durantis.
And what that is essentially a hammock for your laptop. So if you drop your bag, it is suspended in the air through this sling protection system and doesn't hit the bottom. And even if it does, let's say you drop it really hard, there's actually foam as a backup solution on the bottom of the bag.
Smart, and it can be carried duffel style as well. And there's a version with wheels. You'll also find plenty of convenient compartments and enough room for clothing for a weekend getaway. Find more at Targus, Targus.com. Those are our reports for this week. You can find a full archive of reports and complete interviews at Techstination.com. Thanks for listening. Now this. It takes a lot of listening to build a better radio, and that's just what the folks at C. Crane have done. Bob Crane and his crew, nestled among the rivers and tallest trees in the world in Fortuna, California, have made a habit of listening to their customers. And that's just what they've done in building the CC Skywave SSB, the Swiss Army knife of portable radios. For everyday listening to AM or FM in the yard or patio or on the nightstand, without having to drain a mobile phone battery, It's a great companion, but it is also a companion equipped for NOAA weather information and alerts that can be life-saving. You can listen to FEMA and Coast Guard transmissions too. Beyond all of that, you can tune into shortwave signals from around the world. It's compact, easy to take with you, and built to last. The CC Skywave SSB. Click on the link at Techstination.com.